Yo, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I don't know if the chat box is gonna work today. I had to change some stuff, so yeah. Oh, never mind, it is working. Yo, what's up? How's everybody doing? Can you watch the episode 15 of Sword Art Abridged first? I don't even like Sword Art Online, my guy. uh, how's everybody doing though? What's up, Lunar? What's up, Alan? Bleach, how you doing? Knight, what's up? Also, I guess we can turn up the GS music. Doing good. How about you? I'm doing alright, man. I'm doing alright. I was working. I actually have not took a shower today. I feel disgusting, but I was working all today on a project coming up. It's not like anything major, but I was working all today on like a little thing that I have to do before the 2nd. So that's what I was doing. So I haven't even took a shower yet. I just now ate. So yeah, but I'm doing alright. Oh man. You're gonna be fire? I appreciate it, man. Why don't you have Vox? Because I don't summon them. Also, Jesse, appreciate the dollar dono, man. Appreciate it. Did you wash your hands? Yeah, I washed my hands. Of course. What? Especially with the Rona, man. You gotta wash your hands, bro. If you don't wash your hands, something wrong with you, bro. Especially nowadays, you are disgusting. You're that kid in elementary school that used to put his whole mouth on like the water fountain. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you've seen it, you guys know what I'm talking about. But today we're going to be doing, I guess, OPM, because I still need to farm. What's her face? I need to get. I can't even think. What's her name? TT? Yeah, TT. I need to get TT maxed, and I need to get. I'm not gonna do Genos. I hate to break it to you. I'm not doing Genos. I'm not. Genos is sleeper, bruh. I'm not. I didn't like using him in the showcase, and I'm not gonna get a max luck. But TT is someone that I will get max luck, because I think I have everybody else maxed already. Because I know I have Fubuki maxed. I have Sonic maxed, of course, and then yeah. So TT's the only one left that I have that I need to max. So that's what we're gonna do today. What do you think of the 4-star support from the mines? Which one? Oh wait, you talking about this one? I think I have it. The one from Oldius? Let me see. Oh wait, it's not favorited, I don't think. I'm pretty sure I have it. Yeah, this one? The earrings? Talking about this one. This one's alright. Like, some people said that they could probably use it in Aces. It's just that you increase your equipment CT. That's the downside to it. And that could be kind of bad, especially in Aces, because you are, whenever you increase your equipment CT, for everybody, you're also increasing the equipment CT of your defense items, which you need those constantly looping. And if you increase that, then, you know, it can kind of screw it over. The other one from Palamecia? Oh, what does that one even do? Cause you got Pala Necklace. Oh, isn't that the one that takes your art gauge and then it instantly gives everybody 50? That one's pretty solid. That one's pretty solid. I like that one. Do you think Eagle will be good? He's the green-haired shield guy. Yeah, I think Eagle's gonna be solid. He's definitely not gonna be like uber top tier though. I'll say that he will definitely be used. It's like kind of how Shuri is, because Shuri, my girl, is extremely strong. She has the potential to deal the most damage in the entire game because of her modifiers and how her whole kit works. It's just that it's really hard to make her work. And I think it's going to be kind of the similar thing for Eagle, because Eagle's kind of a taunt tank, but his entire kit is very unique, like with his Avenger mode and everything. But it's pretty cool. I'm probably going to use Fubuki. You guys can bring whoever. And we'll just host it for everybody. Anybody can get in, by the way. I'll just set it to friends only. You guys can type in the code, and whoever gets in first, gets in first. Also, if you're going to send me a friend request in this stream, hate to break it to you, friends list is full. So, 130 out of 130. So, I apologize. There you go. ReZero is gonna have a mini Goku equip on Gacha. Yeah, I saw that already. I already saw that they're gonna have a Goku uniform. I think it increases what, your attack and something else, right? I'm pretty sure. I think increases your attack and something else. This boy brought the Eden. Oh my. But yeah, man, I won't give you guys any. You guys don't mind. I'm not gonna do any like farm groups or farm parties because I want to get. If you're trying to play with me or get in a lobby, I want to make sure I can get as many people as possible. Should you summon on the new Step Up banner, the one with Aaliyah? I haven't actually looked at it. I need to look at it myself. I feel like it's gonna release something afterwards though. Probably like the next Cross the Blaze. So it's up to you. What is JP? JP is the Japanese version of Grand Summoners. It is, what, a whole year ahead, right? Yeah, I think it's a whole year ahead of Global. Not like literally, but the release period, I think it released a year later. Or a year earlier than the Global version. Took a long break from the game. Should I be concerned with the future of the game? I think for right now, with the current collab and everything, it's been pretty fun. I've been enjoying the game a lot more than what I was. Also, I'm not going to use my X marks the spot here. Whenever I was playing with my friends, they were like, save it for Garo, because apparently he gives more BE than those ads, so I don't know. I don't know the logic behind it. But as for right now, I've really enjoyed playing GS. Especially during like the whole OPM thing. But as for the future of the game, I think they definitely need to change some stuff, add some more quality of life things, change some certain systems in the game. And then once they do that, I think we're living, bro, to be honest. I think the game's really close to being like good. It just, they have to put in the effort for it, and that's the problem. It has both Malia and Bosilia. The next crossover units were revealed, new video. I mean, not anytime soon. I usually wait till it's closer to the release of Global getting it. But yeah, I've already seen the ReZero units. To put it simple, they're really good. A lot of them are. Pretty much all of them, actually, are really strong. I don't think any of them is like necessarily bad. Yeah. AOP, thoughts on the new Chloe cross art unit with Luan? I think, isn't Chloe actually somewhat broken? I think. I could be wrong about that, but I think it is. Also, is Do Not Disturb on my phone? It's not. Let me turn that on. But she is kind of broken, isn't she? Because I know a lot of people are hyped for her more so than even Luan. I haven't looked at her kit. I've seen her artwork though. That's what I usually do, but I don't think there's a point in spamming your normal art on Fubuki whenever no one has an equip up to generate arts, because, I mean, the only thing you have is your skill then. Because he looked like, I used to write that. I mean, you still get like a decent amount, but like, alright. What do you think about Eagle and his gimmick? Like the Avenger mode? I really like Avenger mode, personally. I think that, I don't know, he's very weird though, because his entire thing of like, him dealing like tons and tons of deeps, but he's a tank. And I think he also ignores 100% of defense, right? Whenever his Avenger mode is max, or he has a higher multiplier, I think, or something like that. It's pretty nice. It's just that whenever you compare him as a taunting tank to someone like Thetis or Gerald, I think those are still going to be better than him, unfortunately. Because his barrier isn't that big. Do I play Among Us? Yeah, I have before. Should you summon for Delia? I don't know. I haven't seen the banner myself. I rerolled like 30 times on JP for Juno and got shafted. You hate to see it. You really do. You really do hate to see it. Will you summon for Fort or go straight for Juno? That's actually a good question. I think I'll go for Commander Fort. Because, I got all the other units from that arc, like, you know, Dark Cane and Dark Fin, so I might as well finish it off. And also, she's really good as, like, the New Age Dark meta, because the New Age Dark meta is, of course, just pretty much humans, but with dark damage. So, compared to, like, demons, because that's what it was before, it was just nothing but demon units. But now it's just humans. How's the Grand Cross half-year anniversary treating you, OP? I don't play Grand Cross anymore. I haven't played, I played Grand Cross, what? I think like a few weeks ago, whenever the anniversary first came out. But apart from that, I haven't played it since. Will Rimuru come back? I'm not for sure. I'm pretty sure it will. I'm pretty sure every crossover is going to come back at some point. Apart from crossovers that's already came like 3 or 4 times, like, I don't think Kill la Kill will ever come back. I just think they're going to power creep Mako. To be honest, I don't think Kill la Kill is coming back anymore. Because Kill la Kill's been back, what, 3 times? 4 times? So, I think they're done with Kill la Kill. Personally. Will you ever play Grand Cross again? Probably not. It's kind of just, the thing that turns me off from the game, like, long-term wise, is, the whole grinding at the end with equipment. And it's pretty much the same grind every day. And the only fun part about Grand Cross to me is, like, raids and PvP. That's about it. Genshin Impact when? Genshin Impact comes, what, in 3 days? Technically 2 days, because it comes out at midnight on the 28th, from what I heard. Have you played Guardian Tales? I have, actually. What's your thoughts on Juno? I think she's actually very strong. A lot of people are hyping her up and saying that, like, she's the greatest unit to ever release. Which I'll have to see, like, gameplay-wise how I feel about that. Because I know that she just goes on and on and on whenever she attacks. Like, she just pretty much doesn't stop. Like, as soon as she ramps up, she's going for, like, the next 30 minutes. So, have you played Brave Summoners? I didn't even know it was a game. But if you want to know, like, the PvP game I'm playing currently, I'm actually started to play Duel Links again, which is a lot of fun. I've been having a ton of fun playing that. It just sucks because you guys are gonna think of me different. You guys are gonna think of me different whenever I tell you my deck that I use in Duel Links, but or the deck that I'm currently trying to build. So, the deck that I'm currently trying to build is a burn deck, because I've never used a burn deck before. Which, if you play Duel Links, you know that means Lava Golem, Shadow Games, all that type of stuff. But the deck that I usually mained back then was my Ancient Gear deck. And I've been using that because I still gotta grind up gems and stuff for that other deck. Lava Golem's burn got halved? Really? It doesn't deal 1,000 anymore, it only deals 500? Because the one I'm trying to make is, it involves, oh, what's her name? Wenda? That girl, if you know that monster card. It involves Wenda and the, what are they called? Ancient Beast, is that what they're called? Or Ritual Beast? It involves those two. Play some FGO. I already have FGO on my phone. What do you think of an Evelyn? Oh, actually, I was talking to my friends about this. Well, not that specifically, but we were talking about Gundam. We were talking about Gundam, and I was like, you know how cool it would be to have a Gundam collab, and then, like, make the units in-game actually be huge? Like, right here, maybe it's just the pilots, right? Like you could only see the pilot stuff right here, but then whenever you get into the game, it brings out the whole Gundam, and they're like huge. They take up like pretty much almost all like the whole screen. So I thought that would be cool. A light sworn deck since XYZs are coming out? Yeah, I saw that. I gotta sneeze. Bless me. Apologize about that voice, but we already have a human shield. We need more human shields. Oh my. Use Arrow Mage? I haven't seen an Arrow Mage deck in a while, but yeah, the current deck that I've been using, and it's been fine climbing ladder, right? Climbing the ladder is not hard in Duel Links. I feel like it's for the meta, like on ranked ladder, it's very chill for the most part. Maybe till you get to like higher ranks, like Legend and King of Games, because then everybody's like sweating and shit. But for right now, it's been pretty easy to climb with Ancient Gears. And I've been enjoying using my Ancient Gears again, so. Think about Grad's Awakening. I really want to do his boss fight. As him as a unit, I'm not entirely for sure. How are you, OP? I'm doing alright, man. Appreciate you asking, Adam. Do you know that Japan made a real life sized Gundam? Yeah, I did. I saw that on Twitter the other day. I was like, damn, that's crazy. Dude, that thing was huge. And it was actually like, well, I mean, it was moving in place, but are they actually going to try to make it to where it can move, like, around the city and stuff? A Berserk collab? Is that what you're talking about, Spooky? Berserk would be cool, but... You're running low on LB stones, how do you get more? The main way is, of course, events. After events, you got... what? Well, let me think. If you do PvP a lot, or Arena, you can get them from there. Or if you have an excess of Alk Stones, which I don't recommend doing this, you can buy them from the Alk Stones, but... And then, of course, login bonuses and all that. But after that, you pretty much just have to wait for the next event before you can get any more. Are you still OP every day? Yeah, I think that I wanted to change my name a while ago, though, just to make it I'm OP instead of I'm OP every day, just because it's too long. And I don't ever, whenever people like always talk to me, they always call me OP. So it's just, I might change my name one day, just I'm OP instead of I'm OP every day, because I don't even reference myself as I'm OP every day in my videos anymore. I just say it's been your boy OP. What Gundam series would you want to come to GS? I'm not for sure, actually. I haven't watched too much of Gundam, apart from like the one that was on Toonami like back in the 2000s. Because I was like a little ass kid watching Toonami and shit. I know that, what is it, Blood of the Orphans, is that what it's called? I know that one's very popular with a lot of people. They should change TT's art, you hate it? Her true art, or like her Awoken art? I don't like the Awoken art either. Why is your YouTube URL Zach? Because that was actually the original name of the channel. It was, before I started doing YouTube, I just made a random thing. And back then, I was like, whenever I made a YouTube channel, I was, what, 10 years old or something? And I just wanted to, subscribe to my favorite YouTubers and stuff. And just watch them. And back then, the channel was... What was the name of it? I think it was Zach0687, if I'm not mistaken. And the reason why it was Zach, even though my name isn't Zach in real life, is because I was a huge fan of Crisis Core when I was a kid, so that's why it was Zach. So, and then I changed it to I'm OP every day whenever I started to make content. What haircut do I got? I don't even know what you would call my haircut. I don't get like a fade or anything. I think a fade's like too basic. Everybody has a fade. I just like, I don't know. I always, it If you watch Collins's videos or anything, I'm in some of Sleepy Snake's videos, and you can see in that if you're very curious. Like the one that's from, oh shit, I didn't mean to use that. It's fine. But the one that's from what was it? Last year? Oh, not last year, but the beginning of this year. It's pretty much the same haircut that I have now. How would you feel about a Sailor Moon crossover? I think Sailor Moon would be dope. You should try Guardian Tales. Already did. Didn't like it. Oh, Blooded Orphans. Okay. It's very violent and the ending is messed up. Yeah, I know a lot of people mess with that one. Pretty heavy. The upcoming Malia/Celia banner is a trap. I mean, I could kind of guess so. It's always a Celia banner most of the time that they put in between like hype banners, because the reason why they do it, let me tell you why. Big brain OP coming at you. The reason why they do it is because Celia is technically the strongest attacker from a Hero Fest, right? Not like she's not tied to any saga or anything. She's just a Hero Fest. So that's why they always put it in between banners so you can summon on it. And be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna get Celia and be fine. Then it's like, oh, next week you got Luan coming out. So yeah, I don't know if Luan's actually next. I don't know how the CTB saga goes. If it's like Eagle and all them releases first, and then it's Luan, or Luan releases first, then it's like Eagle and everybody else. I'm not for sure how it works. I'm doing pretty good, Giselle. Thanks for asking. How you doing, man? Funny how the bait banners have more overall value than the new CTB banners. Yeah, they do. A lot of them do. And it's weird, too, that they do that, because I feel like that you would want to really promote, like, hey, you should summon on this banner with this CTB unit. It's insane, right? You also can get this unit and this unit. So, I don't know. It's weird sometimes why they do the things that they do. Is Garo good? Garo actually is pretty nice now. Against certain fights, he revs up like a lot quicker, and I think overall he does a lot more damage. It's just that the main downside to Garo that I've always had is for one, his slots, and then also him not having any type of crit chance, and you have to use another crit buffer with him. But the problem is that the type of unit Garo is, you usually only use one of those units in an entire fight. So, or like in your entire team count. Like for example, Celia. You're not using any other attacker whenever you use Celia most of the time. Especially in like those in-game fights, you're only using Celia. And she's a stacking unit. Same thing with Yusuke. You can use like stuff to buff up Yusuke, but you're mainly using Yusuke. So that's the only problem I have with them. We get Angela, Eagle, the doll thingy, and then Luan in that order? Oh, okay. So Angela maybe next? That's actually kind of cool. Is Angela the fire girl? Because I know in JP she was called Angelus. Yeah, Juno has demonic true eclipse, not Magia drive. It's the same thing as her sister. What's her sister's name? Leon, yeah. So it takes her HP away and not her. It's not just, I mean, it's still a transformation, but it's not Magia. If having a video game crossover in Grand Summers instead of an anime, I would be down for that, like King of Fighters or, I don't know, like Street Fighter or some other game like that. I would be down. I think those are really cool whenever they do that. I play with OP, I'm satisfied. Oh my. What if Mario was the next GS crossover? Goodness. Do you imagine? Are they ever going to bring back Kill la Kill? I'm not for sure. Wish they'd make GS into an anime too. I don't even know if that would even do too well, because I feel like a lot of the characters from the storyline of GS isn't really that crazy. I don't know. Like, the only likable character to me was really Finn. Reyes, or Reyes, how you want to say his name, was whatever as a unit. And not as a unit, but as a character, as the main character, a lot of people didn't like him because he was just very, I don't want to put it, trash. So I don't know. It really just depends. Chapter 10 boss fucked me up and killed me in 30 seconds. In JP, we don't have Chapter 10 on global, do we? The GS promo vid 3 pretty much hyped it up. Yeah. Also, if you want to know why I didn't use X marks the spot there, because they don't stack. Wish they made a light version of Rags. I do too. That would be sick. I think they should make a light version or a light counterpart of every dark unit and make a dark counterpart of every light unit. Like having a dark Fina or something, I think that'd be dope. They should make all the bosses into units, definitely. Not just Wilkes, but all of them. He wouldn't mind a dark tank that wasn't booty. Yeah. The problem is what they were thinking with Dark Zeorg, which I understand what it was. What they were thinking was that, oh, we're gonna make a dark tank that can deal tons of damage and can nuke with the mono dark team. But the problem is that whenever you are using a tank, not using him for his damage, using him for his defense. And Zeorg has none of that. He doesn't have any defense, bruh. Dark Zeorg is literally just there. Angel Rags? That'd be sick too, but I don't really know because it depends on how much they want to stick to the story of GS. Because technically, well, actually, Rags has a hidden past to an extent. Apart from him just being a general of like the demons and all that, and like before or during the demon war, how he was different. Like he wasn't really evil; he was just kind of there. He he does have somewhat of a hidden past, so maybe he wasn't always a demon. He could have been something else. Isn't Rags the armor, not the person? Well, technically, technically that armor is it technically controls you to an extent because that's what it did with Duke. Whenever Duke put it on, because Duke got saved by Rags in the storyline of the Blood Knights, and Rags gave Duke his armor, but the armor consumed Duke into like a rage and almost made him kill everything. But he was able to take the armor off, and it's like in the pretty much their basement in the castle. But I don't know how, because the Blood Knight story takes place like years before like the main GS storyline, so I don't know how Rags comes back or how he gets his armor back or what. Wondeth like, yeah. Appreciate that. Do you think Duran will be viable when he gets awoken? Dude, Duran actually has some pretty nice meme comps whenever he gets awoken. With his reflect, because with his reflect, he takes all the damage now. Before, like right now, if you use Duran, he doesn't take all the damage. He just puts it up, and any damage that hits him, he reflects it. But with his awakening, now he taunts everything and everybody. All the damage comes towards him, and he reflects it back at the enemy. So, against some of the harder fights, because you know how I was talking about, what are those fights called? Like the advanced fights or whatever for the giant bosses? There was a video on YouTube where somebody used Duran, and whenever the boss popped their art, he used Duran. I'm talking about just instantly. The boss hit Duran, and the boss died. Just hit him and died instantly. It was hilarious. I was like, bro, what? That is nasty, man. Other types of damage more usable because crits just outshines everything. They could also improve so many units if they buff other types of damage. Yeah, I think that definitely crit is by far the best damage type in this entire game. Like, no matter what, it's always the best. And ignoring defense and stuff just isn't really usable. I mean, it's... Oh, wait, what? Connection error. Well, whoops. I don't know what happened. I'm still connected to the internet, right? Am I? Yeah, I don't know what happened. Alright, whatever. But definitely buffing up different types of damage. Because ignoring defense is useless unless you have an extremely high modifier, like Saitama, Shuri, stuff like that. That's the only time when ignoring defense is usable. Also, crit, I think, is the only thing that... Well, not the only thing, but nothing in this game counters damage resistance. There's no unit that has ignore damage resist or something like that. We only have ignore defense, and unless ignore defense does that as well, ignores the damage resist. Where's the cheese at? Dark one. There it is. Unless that also ignores damage resist. I don't think it does. Oh, I did all my hypers. Oh, okay. That's what happened. My bad, boys. My bad. I wasn't even paying attention. My bad. Well, oh, wait. This is a damage quest. Whoops. That's the wrong thing. So definitely, you need... I would like to see other damage types in the game. Or not even damage types. Just buff the original ones. Or make the other one stronger as the same way as crit is. Because yeah, definitely, if you don't have crit chance on your team, a lot of the fights are assuming you have crit chance on your team. Emir's true weapon or Dioric's true weapon? Ooh, that's actually a good one. If you need Emir's true weapon, not Emir, but if you need Dioric's true weapon for like your Decilia or your Shuri or whoever, you should probably get Dioric's true weapon. But if you want just a Archgen item for everybody, then definitely get Emira's. My boy is like, yes, sir. What's the max crit cap in GS? How high can Sonic go with his crit buffs? I think only 300%. I think 300% is the max. I could be wrong, but I think it's only 300%. Could be more, but... Will Grab become Mono Dark with his awakening? Wait, what you mean Mono Dark? Yeah, he could be used on there. Season 2 is announced? I mean, it doesn't really matter though, whenever it comes to crossovers. People were thinking Golden Kamu was going to come back last year because Season 2 got announced. It didn't come back till this year. Hype for Chloe? I'm more hyped for Luan. Who's better, Hiei or Regulus? Damage-wise, it's Hiei. But overall, I think it's just whichever one you need the most at the moment. Because Hiei doesn't have a 4-star heal. Hiei only has a 4-star physical, I think. And Regulus has a 4-star heal. So in some fights, you'll want to use Keratos to instantly heal everybody. Or not instantly heal everybody, but you know what I mean. To cleanse that. Because against Wilkes, you actually need Regulus' 4-star heal to completely avoid the paralyze at the end if you're using him. Or if you're using like a Mono Dark team. If not, then you're going to get hit by it and you're going to die. Hiei can't do that, so I think it's really just up to you. Because Hiei can use Regulus' true weapon as well. Because she's thick? Oh my. Do you think I should farm Weaver at level 4 crest? Yeah, if you want to, man. I would say wait for Oldies, though. How do I make strong? Oh goodness, I just completely butchered that. How do I make Sonic stronger? Using Sonic Scarf on him gives him the most damage. And then also if you have Hero Gloves, that gives him the most damage because it increases his attack and it increases his actual damage. Because a lot of people, I don't think they realize that whenever Sonic buffs up his damage with his passive, it's not his critical damage, it's just his overall raw damage he buffs up. If Goblin Slayer comes back, they better make Goblin Slayer Dagger faster and decrease health like B3. Oh, so it works with Goblin Slayer? That would be dope, yeah. That would be cool. Because, yeah, Goblin Slayer works really well with B3 Claw. Which would be better? Which would be a better luck unit? Berwick, Thetis, or Vox? Ooh, you're talking about for the new luck system, aren't you? I'm gonna make a video entirely on this whenever that comes out to say who you should be max lucking first and stuff like that, and who you should focus your luck gems on. But definitely those three are up there. They're up there with the who you should focus on. Berwick and Vox, I think, are more so at the top than anybody else. So really, you can't go wrong with either. It's just whoever you use more. That was lag. That was actually lag. Luck buff with 120 Saitama though? Yeah, that's nasty, dude. That's what I was telling people, that they really gotta make sure that you max luck all your units, because that luck system is nasty, dude. It's nasty. First thing I call it, what up, OP? Hey man, glad you were able to make it. Just chilling right now, farming the One Punch Man stuff. You got like 5 Swicks in total, so I really want a 100 plus luck Swick. Talking about that too, I'm not for sure about this, but from what I read, I could be wrong. If you're a JP player, correct me. But with the luck system, if a character's name is Berwick, right? Every single Berwick unit shares their luck value. Not like their actual luck stack in game, but like the stuff you use for the skill tree system. That's all shared between every Berwick unit. From what I read, that seems how it works to me. I could be wrong, but that seems how it works. Chilling, drinking water. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Currently, I'm drinking green tea. So, we need a new Vox unit. Oh God. Well, it's rumored currently on JP that we are getting a Dark Vox at some point. That's what the storyline is hinting at. So, kind of like you argue in Grand Cross. Yeah, that's kind of like how it is. Like all that stuff is shared. So, yo, holy shit, yo, he did. Oh my. How are you guys getting in here so fast? You guys just copying the code and just sending it? Is it the same lobby code? I haven't actually been paying attention. Is it the exact same? It doesn't change? Dead body reported. How would you feel on a rent a girlfriend crossover? I don't even know what that is, bro. Hype for RE0? Yeah, I actually am. I really want the water unit. Actually, well, there's multiple water units, what I'm talking about. The freeze unit and Rim. I know that's her name. I don't remember the other one. But Rim Sim's really cool. Copied the code to join OP. Oh, is that what it was? Is it? I didn't actually realize it was the same code every time, because not all you guys are on my friends list. I know that for a fact. I'm at school. What the heck? Demon, what time is it for you, bro? Cause it's 3:40 in the afternoon for me. You in college or something? Hey, Alex, Sestina. I'm not gonna say Sestina. Sestina replaced my man Swick. Now he's useless. I think Swick is still good. Like if you don't have Sestina, but yeah, if you have Sestina, it's like why use Swick? You know what I mean? Do you think Berwick is the biggest simp in GS? Berwick? No, it's Thetis. Thetis is the biggest simp. I mean, I guess Berwick technically is too, because, you know, after Vox dies and stuff, he becomes Vox, but... Tips on awoken... Oh, the plant, yeah. Burn units. Make sure you have a burn unit, and if you can, try to find someone on your friends list or someone in a Discord that has... What you call it? Berwick. Yeah. So, because Berwick just destroys that boss. Just, you have to make sure it burns. That's the only thing you have to do. Vox wannabes, KOB simp connections. Do you remember whenever did they actually ever show that on Global? Where it showed how all the units are connected to each other, or all the, I say cross the blaze, all the KOB units are connected, and who hates who doesn't like the other, who loves this person. Like, it was like Thetis and Riviera. Thetis protects Riviera, but Riviera always charges in and stuff. Pretty dope. Imagine not reading GS lore. I mean, I wouldn't blame you. The GS lore is so fucking broken at times because the entire thing has so many plot holes in it that it just doesn't make sense, and you kind of have to fill in the blanks. So is this even with Riviera, or is he the GS Obito? I think he is. Because they're always together. And he's always the first to protect her, so I'm pretty sure. People sleep on Rivy? You think so, dude? I don't think people sleep on Rivy, dude. Rivy's like the best looking female character in the game, almost. Rivy is a glass cat. Yeah, that's why Thetis and her love each other, bruh. You know? Or Thetis loves her. I don't know if she loves Thetis. But... what do you think about the new banner? I have not looked at it yet. I'll tell you guys in just a second. After we do some of these runs. Probably after this run, I'll go look at it and tell you guys my thoughts on it. Rivy looks like a VTuber? Oh no. Oh, we just literally made Thetis sad. Oh, you talking about because I know that Thetis loves him? Thetis is a tier 3 simp? That's actually probably true, to be honest. He probably is a tier 3. Here's the first unit you wanted? I don't even know who was the first. I think for me, the first unit I really wanted, of course, was Finn. Because I read the story and I just love Finn's character. Those are some pretty good collabs, man. I'll be down for any of those. I don't really mind the whole, like, collab things and everything. I know some people are like, oh my god, I want this collab, and all that. But overall... I personally only care about collabs that, like, look cool. So if the collab looks cool, even though I don't know about it, I'm down for it, man. I think that shit is gonna be fine. What do you think would be better for Swick to have instead of his useless ass skill damage up on Magia Drive? I'd say probably just what Vox has. I don't know why he doesn't have attack. Because, I mean, they're same unit, right? That's the whole point about them. They're supposed to be the same unit. To an extent. Or he's supposed to work perfectly with Vox. That's why he does 100% physical damage. Vox is 100% crit. I think that either give him 100% attack up or something else. Because the whole, like I said, the whole thing about Swig is he's supposed to be used alongside Vox. I guess that's the whole mentality they had when creating the unit. Oh yeah, my bad. After this run, I'll go check the banner. My bad. I was talking, man. I forgot. How do you think Og would be as a unit? Ooh, that's a good question. I think he would probably apply a ton of status effects. Definitely. Yeah, I think he would be a status effects or a debuffer. I think he would be relying on that. I want Og as a unit. I don't know why he hasn't been put in the game. I want all of his forms. Like, the raid boss form, the demon form, where he comes out the portal, and he has, like, he has Mars X strapped to his chest. If you guys haven't seen that, or I've shown you guys that before. I'm pretty sure in a video, But yeah. Who do you think would be a cool giant boss unit? Probably we already have Palamisa, we have Ifrit, we have Rags, we have, is that all of them actually? That is all of them, isn't it? I would probably say Wilkes or actually, who even are all the giant bosses? Let me see. I gotta look at them all. Let me see. So let's filter it to the rotating bosses and giant bosses. Oh yeah. Uh, I think Oldius would be a cool unit. Definitely. Wilkes would be dope. I think those are the only ones I would really want. I guess this machine would be cool, especially since he's a neutral type unit, or well, a neutral type boss. It'd be cool to kind of see how they do that in the actual game, since he's neutral. Oh wait, not summon. What am I doing? Let me see. Okay, so the banner. Hero Fist Absolute. You are guaranteed one of these units though if you go all the way through it. Of course, paid crystals, by the way. Paid, not free. Let's see. So we got D-Cilia, Water Malia, Light Cilia, Dark Malia. So just their counterparts, pretty much. And that's the entire banner. Yeah, the banner's not that great at all. These guys are kind of outdated. I mean, D Malia can still be used as like your main magic buffer, but Fubuki's in the game now, and I feel like a lot of people got Fubuki, so welcome Malia's whatever. Light Cilia is a good tank, but you probably already have a tank that does more than her, like Gerald, Thetis, anything like that. If you don't have any of them, then she's a good pickup, but if not, then she's not a good pickup. Water Malia is good for mono water teams, can be used on other teams, but more so mono water. And then D-Cilia, of course, is D-Cilia. Yeah, this banner's whatever. I don't think this banner's that great. Really, it's just the star unit is D-Cilia. And Water Malia is also good too, but I never really liked Water Malia because she kind of does what Vox does to an extent. Just she increases all allies' crit rate by 100% and water damage by 60%. But Vox is in the game. So, I mean, you can use them on the same team, but it's like, why would I use her on the same team with Vox whenever I could just use something like Nisa's True Weapon on somebody and then Weaver's True Art? You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't think it's that great. It looks alright, though. I guess if you want to summon on it, it's definitely not a bad banner. Definitely not bad. It's better than the last CTB banner. But I think you just save for the next big thing. Oh, we got 40,000. 40,000 currency. Let's buy some of these bad boys. We have 11? So how much do I need for TT? Probably a ton. Let's see, what is TT at the moment? Is it 37? And then I could probably get her to what, like 40 or 50 with all these? I probably won't do it right now, because that'd be kind of boring, but what do we have? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26? Yeah, 26, so we get her all the way up to, what, 68? Yeah, so we're halfway there. I don't know if I'll do it all in this stream, but because I don't know how long I want to stream for. We've almost been going on for about an hour. I may try to go for like an hour and a half, maybe 2. Is Zinao outclassed and bad? He's very good starting Archgener. Starting Archgener, he's good, but not good afterwards. Definitely not good afterwards. As soon as you get a better Archgener, you should just use him. What's your take on the Mono Light team? Saitama, Urabara, and Sunji and Lisa. That's alright. It's decent. Decent team. Unnormal units? What you mean by unnormal? One thing I will say, you having fun, OP? Yeah, I'm having fun. But Are you winning, son? I don't know why, but that just reminded me of that whenever you said it. Um, but one thing I wish that they would do is that they would release new units that kind of break the systems of the game a little bit more, and not just like play into the game, but really kind of break the game to an extent. Not really break it, but you know, the mechanics that we know. It's like, oh, this unit defies this mechanic. He doesn't have to follow the rules because he's just like that. I wish they was like that. How much do you grind daily on what? GS? If Oldius is here, probably for about like 2 hours. Because I usually try to get a level 4 on some people. If Oldius isn't here, and a crossover isn't here that's like this, where it's with the 120s, I probably only get on for about like an hour. Play some stuff, maybe help out some people by joining their multiplayer lobbies, and that's about it. A unit that increases action speed would be mad nice. Oh yeah, dude, that would be sick. Like an animation speed unit, that would be dope. Do you think ignore defense should go through barriers like Rag's giant boss? Nah, I think that should be its own thing. I personally think that should be its own thing. Can Platina and Fina stack? What do you mean? These motherfuckers are freaks with how fast they join. Hey, bro, got a lot of people in here right now. Also, guys, haven't liked the stream yet. Like the stream, does a lot, and I'll thank you for it. So yeah, appreciate it if you do it. Is next crossover good lord? Is next crossover going to have a guaranteed unit ticket and luck 120? Yes, RE0 has a guaranteed unit ticket and 120 luck units. Yep. Appreciate it, Blake. Final Fantasy crossover with White Mage gives haste to all allies. I don't think they would ever do a Final Fantasy crossover. I would love it because, you know, I'm a Final Fantasy fanboy, but I highly doubt it. But I would like it though. Like if they cross over with like FFBE and we got like Rain and Lastwell and all them, that'd be dope. Game's sort of boring for me right now. I understand that, man. After you like kind of grind up your main units you want to grind up for OPM, it's back to being the regular GS, you know, not really anything to do. Mine's coming tomorrow, so. What about a Fairy Tail crossover? I think Fairy Tail would be alright. I mean, I think anything would be dope. As long as the characters are cool and the units aren't just like bad and they're just trying to, you know, get money because it's a crossover and it's like, oh, these units are here. I want to use these guys. Or I want these people to wail for them and all that. I'm cool with it. As long as the units aren't like boring, then it's fine. Imagine a unit increasing equip cooldown speed and reducing equip cooldown time. That's what Lisa does to an extent. With her passive, but only affects her. It doesn't affect everybody. What kind of unit is Rain? Like in FFBE? I don't play FFBE, but I'm pretty sure Rain's an attacker. The boy Ethan. 18th birthday? Hey man, happy birthday. Are you watching God of High School? No. I don't really watch too many animes. No, he's not. Timothy, he's not. He's in the crossover though. He is there. But it's like a weird mechanic that he has going on or something. I don't know. They haven't explained it entirely, but he has a mechanic and he shows up in whenever you use the units or something like that. You think I should will 1.5k gems for the first Juno banner? If it's good, I wouldn't waste 1.5k gems. Unless like you really want the unit, but I wouldn't do it. Legendary KOB banner on JP is coming. Which one do I summon on? Juno will be by herself. Is it just them featured on the banner, or is it like the rotating banner? I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the rotating banner, like how it was last time. But I don't know who's all on each of the banners. Is it in the JP thing? Hold on. Let me see if they showed the unit list yet for the banners on JP. If they did, then I'll just do that. Kane's event returns. No, they haven't yet. Or if they have, I don't see where it's at. Let's see. No, I don't see it. How would you feel about a BTS crossover? Oh god. Dude, talking about that. Did you guys hear that game dropped in Korea, right? That game dropped in Korea, and within 1 hour, it became the most popular mobile game in Korea. But that is ridiculous, bruh. But yeah, BTS, nah, bruh. I think it was the most popular. It was the highest grossing mobile game in JP. As a JP Korea. Let me see. I think Ark sent it to me in our DM, or not my DM, but in the group chat. Let me see. Did he? Because I know Ark showed it to me. Or is it in my Discord? He may have sent it to me in my Discord. Whatever. It was either highest grossing in Korea after 1 hour of it being out, or it became the most downloaded mobile game in Korea within 1 hour. It was one of the two. That game's trash, bro. It's just the fact that it has BTS on it, and BTS is so huge, even though I've never heard a single song by them. BTS is so huge. And I guess people just really are diehard fans, man. They're just diehard fans. But I don't really fuck with K-pop like that, so. Do you like the looks and the kits of the ReZero units? Yeah, I do. What do you feel about Seven Deadly Sins crossover? It depends on if it's just like their base forms, like if it's just, regular ass Meliodas and stuff, but if it's actually like Demon Meliodas, I think that'd be dope. Yeah, they do. They can use anything. Name it Shaft featuring Sleepy. Oh my. How would you feel about a Pokemon crossover? That'd be sick. But how would it work? Like similar to Pokemon Masters, where it's the trainer and the Pokemon, or you just summon for the Pokemon? Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh my goodness, my sneezes. Bless me, my bad, boys. Do I think Flappy Bird was hard? I never played Flappy Bird, never was a thing. I remember the day I went to go download it, and they took it off the App Store. So. Have the Pokemon buy units, it would be sick. Yeah, it would. That would be sick. Definitely. Can we get an Angry Birds crossover? You know they're actually making a legitimate Angry Birds like RPG game for mobile. I don't think it's out yet. It might be out already, but I saw I think it was a article or a post on it somewhere. How lucky I am! I have Genzo. Yeah, I mean Genzo's cool. He's just not using a lot of things because you can just use crit chance, and Daki's a thing too. So What if they done a Yu-Gi-Oh crossover and the true art of Kaiba and Yugi are the god cards? That would be dope. Yeah, like he summons Obelisk and Yugi summons freaking like Cypher. Or not Cypher. Is it Slifer? What's the red dragon? I think it's Slifer. That'd be dope. If that's the case, then they should also put Yugimoto in there so he can summon Exodia. Yeah, Yugimoto, Yami Yugi, and freaking Seto Kaiba. That'd be dope. Yeah, they probably would do just Blue Eyes and Dark Magician. Crossovers aren't everything. Yeah, they're not. But that's kind of just what GS is nowadays. It's a crossover game, unfortunately. That's what it became. After years of being, well, actually, after a year being its own thing, it decided to, go crazy with crossovers. That's pretty much all they do now. It's just crossovers. How would you feel about a multi-element system? What do you mean by that? Like a unit can be multiple different elements? Like Fubuki could be fire, water, or dark and stuff? Are you talking about that? What's the best money you... Wait, what's the most money you spent on a single banner? $100? I don't think I've ever spent more than that. I think on Seven Deadly Sins, when Coin Shop Merlin came out, I think it was around the same. I think I spent like $100, maybe $150. But yeah, the most I ever spent, most of the time on banners, I don't ever allow myself usually to go over $100. If I don't get the unit within $100, it's not worth it. That's my mindset with it. I will just wait for them to come back, because they're bound to come back. If it's a crossover unit like in GS, I'll just do Alch summons and pray to God that I get them. This Brian dude is way too fast. He's probably just joining instantly, man. He probably just is refreshing his friends. What time era had rough? Wait, had it the like you talking about like story wise or like actual game wise? The 5 Freedom Fighters, Time Era, the Shinobi. I think it was probably like the one that got screwed over the most was probably. I don't know. I don't really like the KOB story after they kill Vox because it's kind of stupid how he dies. It's really stupid. So the Shinobi thing is kind of cool though. Everything else though is whatever. Like the Freedom Fighters is alright too. It's just that Freed gets betrayed and then his brother kills him. I mean, I guess that's a spoiler because Grawl's his brother and you don't find that out. But I mean, hey, it's fine. No plot armor Vox. I mean, technically, like that entire scene was like, oh, okay, well, the reason why he's dying is because Leon didn't want to stab Sandstone. Sandstone gets up, kills Vox right in front of Leon, doesn't show him no mercy. Well, not Vox, but Nice does. Leon or Vox has to save Leon. Yeah, it's all that. He uses a Phoenix down from Final Fantasy, and he comes back for a few seconds, then he dies. Do you think the Finn event should be a side story so that everyone can get the lens equip? Yeah, I think like for the main story units, like their actual events should be side stories just in the game. Definitely. So is Vox a legacy unit? What do you mean by that? Like he was here since the beginning? No. If that's what you mean. From an imaginary bird. Yeah, bro, he had the Phoenix down. He had it in his inventory. He just came back for a little bit. If I have Saitama, Tornado, and Sonic, should I save my crystals for a different banner? You have Saitama, Tornado, and Sonic. Yeah, I would save. What you think about the second awakening? Of what? Vox? or like an awakening above like awoken 5 stars. Like you could awaken them again, like a plus. Like you have a awoken plus units or something. I think it would be dope, definitely. But would they have another true art, or would they have something above a true art that costs like 300 art gauge, or what? How would that work? Do we know when Flame Roy is gonna come to global? No, I actually don't. I kind of want him to come to global because, dude, his fucking artwork is sick. Like, or his 5-star art. Whenever he's just there and it's like 2 bullet holes in the screen, that's kind of dope. My first raid team is Yusuke, True Exceed, Goku uniform, and I don't know for physical slots. Parlot. Who else? Pence. Tell me, you asking me if that's like a good team? Or what? Yusuke is definitely nice in raids. I don't know about Parlot though. What do you think about a vampire unit that gets stronger the more they lifesteal? Yeah, I'm down with that. I'm down with that type of stuff. Or like a unit, I was talking about this earlier, like a zombie unit that consumes the HP of his allies. That would be dope too. I really want that as well. The KOB units had cross arts. That would be dope. The reason why, because I know a lot of people was talking about this, is like, why don't they rework Swick and Vox and give them what you call it? And give them a cross art. And the reason why is because it's illegal in Japan to have 2 summonable units that have a mechanic and they're both tied behind a banner. So you have to put one of them as a free unit. So if they did that, they would either have to give Vox or Swick for free for everybody in the game. Like, no matter what, you get them for free. And then make one of them just still in banners. So I would be down for that though, personally. Or another thing too that I would be down for is if there was just legitimate dual units. Like there was actually 2 units in one. That's what I wanted. Like the dual attacks are cool and everything with using 2 units, but I wanted like 2 units as 1 unit. So you have like Vox and Swick, or I don't know, Rivi and Thetis or something like that, and that was the unit. It was just them together, and they have like their own unique animations and stuff like that. It could be similar to how One Piece Treasure Cruise does it, where whichever one you decide to lead with, they have a different kit or something. It could be like that. Who is the cooler MC? Rias or Right? Oh, the guy from Epic 7. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the guy from Epic 7. He's a lot more likable of an MC than Rias is. Reyes. How would you feel about Black Clover crossover? I'd be down with it. As long as they look cool. That's the only thing. As long as the animations look cool and the units are good, I'm fine, bro. When do you think Forever Summons will come back? Probably around Anniversary. Definitely. Definitely probably around Anniversary. That's usually when they return, is around first anniversary, second anniversary, and our 3rd anniversary is actually coming up very soon. I think they will probably start in November or December. Depends on when they want to. That's not the official anniversary though. They just always start it around Christmas time. So I don't know. The game's weird. Can you someday do a video explaining the lore of the dark versions of Finn and all that? Well, I mean, like, the dark version of Finn isn't anything crazy. The entire reason why they did that, just because they went undercover to train Commander Fort in a different, like, city. That's the whole reason why they did it. Because that city, or that empire that Commander Fort worked with, was going to sign an alliance with the empire that Finn and Kane work with. So, to help her, like, become a commander, because I guess they heard the story of her or something, they went undercover and escorted her and pretty much trained her how to be a commander and a soldier. But she didn't actually realize, like, she was from, or they were from a different empire until, like, the end where the king realizes who Kane is. And he realizes he's the commander of the army of the other empire that they're signing the alliance with. So yeah, that's pretty much how it is. Who would win in a fight, Finn or Roy? Probably Finn, to be honest. Finn's slick broken, so Because Roy's just a knight. Finn's like, he does some cheap shit, bruh. He's like the Black Ops of his country. So the grind is real. Saitama versus IMOP anime fight showdown. Oh my. We'll get a Monster Hunter crossover? Actually, do you think we will ever get the Monster Hunter crossover? No, I don't think we will. The units weren't that great, and it was so long ago, man. I don't think it's ever gonna happen. I would have been down for it though, personally. Because, dude, that is the only time that they've ever released different variations of the main cast. Because they released a Monster Hunter Reyes, a Monster Hunter Roy, and I think like a Monster Hunter, was it Sophia? Ganon? Or something like that. But it was the only time they ever released different variations of the main cast. And I don't know why they don't do that more. Like, I would love like a summer, like, Reyes, Iris, all that. I would love, like, a summer version of them, or, like, a Christmas version and everything. I don't know why GS doesn't do that for the type of game that it is. Usually games like GS do that, like, with their units, and they just don't do it. Those characters are so rare. Oh, the Monster Hunter characters? Yeah, bro, they are. They're not that great, though, but they're extremely rare. Not too many people have them. Even on the JP side, not a lot of people have those characters. What is Flame Roy? He's a fire sub-attacker, I guess. He buffs up fire units. Summer Rivy? Oh my. But yeah, like, it's the only time they've ever made different variations of the main cast. And I would like to see, like, an actual good Reyes, because you guys know how in Update 4.0, we're supposed to get Awoken Reyes. Update 4.0, I don't know when that's happening, bruh. I'm gonna be honest. Because Update 4.0 is, technically, I would assume, the 4-year anniversary, right? That's what would make sense to me, at least. Because we're at 3 right now, I think. Or what, are we at 2? We're on the 2-year anniversary, right? Or we're on the 3rd anniversary? No, we're on the 2nd anniversary. The next anniversary is the 3rd anniversary, that's right. So yeah, I don't know what 4.0, when we will hit 4.0. Because we deadass go up like 0.01 every update. Is when the game is dead. Oh my. That's tough, Leon. That's real tough, bro. They actually had a major update, didn't they? For their anniversary? Dragalia did. A lot of people seem like they didn't really like it. Which equips can you make a unit consistently keep spamming true arts? It depends, their equipment setup. But if you want to know, like, some equipments to just have, let's say, like, Shuri, for example, right? In order for Shuri to keep spamming her... I didn't mean to do that. In order for Shuri to keep spamming her true arts all the time, of course you want, like, 2 archgeners on your team. But for her equipment setup specifically, you would want stuff that gives her, like, tons of arts. Like her true weapon, I bought it recently because it just gives tons of arts. And I was like, you know what, screw it. I use Shuri a lot, I'm going to get it. Because I like Shuri. Shuri's true weapon, Diorg's true weapon, and, like, Grief. Or B3 Claw. All those items give you art gauge. And Shuri's kit makes you keep going. So, you pretty much... That's kind of like the whole idea of it. For other units, like support units and stuff, you want, of course, AoE archgen items, so everybody gets archgens faster and everybody, you know, gets their arts faster. It's just like that, bro. AoE archgen, it's not very complicated at all. AoE archgen, single target, or like archgen for yourself whenever you select a unit, whenever you use a unit like Xmar, not Xmar spots, but like, you know, True Exceeds X, True Izanagi, Curse Light Sword, stuff like that. How would you feel about Rue and Roly becoming a unit? I've said this for the longest. I've wanted Rue and Roly to become a unit. But instead, that one freaking doll that Luan got in the story of CTB became a unit before Rue and Roly did. Rue and Roly is just an equip, bruh. They're literally just X marks the spot. Why can't they be a unit? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense at all, bruh. Who is the best boy in GS? Is it Eden? But what do you think his kit will be? I think he's going to be a sub attacker, like a person that buffs up everybody's like attack and stuff, like how he already does, and then possibly even buff up damage or something as well. The main problem with him though is that his slots are horrendous. So if they gave Reyes a support slot instead of his heal, I think that would be like insane. I know with his awakening though, he's gonna become like a god or something, because with the silhouette of Awoken Reyes, he has like angel wings. So he's like almost like a god. So it's painful to farm in this game? You think so? I don't think it's that bad. Reyes deserves 3 5-stars? Yeah, I mean, what I would like personally is that for new players that get into the game and want a really good starting attacker, that is Reyes. If you awaken them and get them all that good stuff, Reyes is like your really strong god tier starting attacker that you can use for a while. There are other units that are better than him, but he's still very strong. That's what I would like, but they probably won't do that. Reyes should get Magia Drive? He wouldn't get Magia Drive. Magia Drive is only a thing because of their seal that they have. Their little crest that they have on their chest and everything. That's the whole reason why that even works. Just waiting for mines because I got this level 4 player XP that I need to remove with the flux. Dude, that is tough. That is real tough, bro. Last crossover question. How you feel about a Legend of Zelda crossover? Goodness. As long as Ganon is one of the units that you can summon, I'll be fine. But which Ganon, though? Or which Zelda game are we talking about? Breath of the Wild, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, Link's Awakening? Which game are we talking about? Is Darkfin worth the gems? If you have a mono dark team, absolutely. But if you don't know. Can't wait for the Ice Climbers crossover. Yes, sir. Absolutely. You could assign like 3 units and give one effect from the true art to Reyes, but a reduced effect. That would be cool. Yeah, that would actually be cool. Oh, Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks? Yeah, that'd be alright. They don't know about the Pingu collab? Oh god. Have you ever seen Pingu? If you have never seen it, I recommend you watch it. But you didn't hear it from me, that's all I'm gonna say. If you watch it and you say, OP, why'd you make me watch this shit? Don't, hey, it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. But it's a critically acclaimed show. That's all I'm gonna say. Pingu. And yes, if you find an animated penguin, that is the right show. That is the right show. Oh, what's up, Collins? Pingu's father would be broken, man. Do you regularly play Epic 7 still? No, I do not. I tried to get back into it recently, and I actually like made a whole new account and everything, just to like regrind through it because I wasted a lot of my resources and all that, but I had fun with it. I don't know, man. It's just getting to the very end, because doing like Guild Wars and all that, that's like the fun stuff. Everything before this, like not really fun, you know what I mean? Can't believe I watched Pingu with a straight face as a child. I'm saying, bro. That show is hilarious. Appearance on the new anime Zelda gacha game coming out, OP. There's a Zelda gacha game coming out? No way. Really? No way, right? Only gacha game I know is coming out that I'm hyped for that's based off of a game is the Nier one. It's similar to... You talking about fucking Genshin Impact? Bro, that's not a Zelda game. That's Genshin Impact. Oh my. um, I want to play it. I think a lot of people aren't gonna like it though. This is just coming from me personally. I think that a lot of people aren't gonna like Genshin because it's not a traditional gacha game, and it's more like an actual game. And people also aren't gonna like it because, of course, people want to get the characters that are in the gacha and use those characters. But they're not. From what I saw of the gameplay already and watched my friends play it and all that, and even whenever I played it in the closed beta for the PS4, it seemed like you don't really need the summonable characters and they're just there. But of course, they're a lot cooler, a lot funner to play than the starting units you get. So a lot of people will want to do that. And the rates aren't that great for the game either, so yeah, we'll have to wait and see. What if GS added a boss rush mode, which is similar to Battle Road from Dokkan? I really wanted just a straight boss, like an actual boss rush, where you fight every boss in the game in one single quest. I would like that. But of course, you know, GS isn't going to do that. Which crest is good for Sonic? Attack. Attack is the best for Sonic. Once he gets his... Oh, once you get double crest, though, I actually don't know what would be best. How many floor pluses do I got? I got 2. I have one on Nice and one on Mako. Technically, I would have had 3 because I had one on Sonic, but we don't talk about that one. That, something happened. Something happened to that 4 plus. Can you show how to change stickers in the game, please? It's right before, or you go into join multiplayer, and the bottom right, you can change your stickers. How difficult do you think the quest for the super ultra weapons would be? God damn it, I'm clicking the wrong thing. I just want to click begin. My bad, boys. But I don't know how difficult they should be. I think they should definitely be hard. But Imagine a quest where... Oh, a quest, not a crest, goodness. Imagine a quest where you get to fight all the Blood Knights, but they instantly use Magia and their true arts. Yeah, that wouldn't be fun. Especially if it's actual, like the legitimate Blood Knights, and they're not like nerfed at all in themselves. Yeah, that's not going to be fun. At all. Are you going to have a video come out today for the Delia banner? Or, no, not today. When does it come out? Tomorrow? I may not even make a video on it. It just depends. That thing kind of crept up on me out of nowhere, and I have to work on a video this weekend that has to be done by the 2nd. So I don't know. It's at 9 p.m. Central tonight? Oh, good lord. Why are you happy about number 2? Oh my. Do you think the Ruin Rolly event will come back again this year? I missed X marks the spot. Maybe. Possibly. Are you going to stream mines? Yeah, I will. At some point during the week, I will. Like I usually do. Can you try and nuke a boss using number 2 and the rest of the lollies in GS? No, I'm not doing that. Would running Sonic and Millennia be a good idea? Technically, yeah. Hey, finished Dungeon Trials, yeah. I've got to floor 20. I don't ever go past floor 20. Make the thickest team in GS vid? I will whenever Eden gets awoken. Until Eden gets awoken, I'm probably not. But boys, I hate to break it to y'all. Every good thing must come to an end. I'm streaming for an hour and a half. And then we're going to end it there, lads. Whenever Mines comes out, we'll do a lot longer of a stream. So if you guys want to see that, we'll probably go for about 2-3 hours whenever Mines comes out. But I think that's going to be it for this one. So yeah, but thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys all who joined in, who was talking in the chat, playing GS and all that with me. I appreciate all you guys. If you liked the stream, thank you guys as well. If you haven't liked the stream, you should like it right now. Haven't subscribed, do that type of stuff. Yeah, man, it's been your boy P. Thank you all for coming out and hanging out and everything. I have my stream, like I said, sometimes this week. Don't know if I'm releasing the Should You Summon for this. I'll just tell you now. No. But yeah, thank you guys all for coming out. It's been your boy P. You guys take it easy. Stay safe out there. Stay healthy. And last but not least, don't forget to drink water.